10th man rising. What's up, Kev the God? What's going on, brother? 10th man, thanks for popping on, man. Wow. As you guys can see by the title, I've been good, Kev. Thank you for asking, brother. I was good to see you, man. I've been really good, actually. And I'm looking forward to going on live again and talking with you guys. I'm live right now, but what's up, Bonafide Body? What's up, man? Yeah, peace of mind. Yeah, brother. That's exactly what I'm getting right now. Um, as I'm enjoying this beautiful sunset in the west coast of LA. And having a cigar and, just looking at life and willing to have a real conversation about what life really is and what's really happening right now. Um, okay, thank you, brother. I appreciate that, 10th man. I'll step up to the mic. Um, man, I'm glad you're in the room, 10th man, because I'm, it's interesting. That's so good that you're in the room, and it's a small group, and I appreciate that. Hold on just a second. Reason being is because I got very frustrated today. Lord damn. See, 10th man, you're 10th man, you're so used to a professional show, man. All I got is one mic. I love 10th man. I saw 10th man when um, 6 months, a year, when you first started joining the debate show, and I love what you bring to that group. I love the energy you bring. There's a good balance there that you offer, um, and it's a wonderful thing. I enjoyed the debate show. Damn, why is that so? Is everyone else having a hard time looking at me? Uh-oh, Turbo Vengeance. Is everyone else having a hard time listening and hearing me? Because if so, I will restart this whole live conversation. Oh, you mean the background noise? Yeah, I think I wanted that in there to get the essence of where I'm at. Bible literalist. What a blessing. Paula. Wow. Chumby Tumbo. What's the orange thing? I don't know. What is that thing? But it's going over Palos Verdes right now. And it's always a beautiful view. Um, Paula, so good to see you in the room. Real talk. So I'm having a real conversation. I really am, because uh, walking this walk is not an easy task. What I'm talking about when I say walking the walk, I'm talking about the walk of truth. Listen, if my traffic and the wind noise is too loud, I'll step into my house, and you probably can get still a nice view. But I thought I'd break out the view. You feel me? But walking this walk of truth is not easy. Okay, I think everyone in this room can attest to that. There are going to be challenges, there are going to be obstacles, and there's going to be times when you have to, kind of monitor the room and guard what you say. However, there are times when you should feel like you can just express yourself. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've done enough videos. There's enough folks I believe that know me. Number one, I do not have a problem um, with expressing myself. I don't. Now, there are some times where my expressions and my everything that I say, and sometimes I'm very passionate. I've always been known as a passionate person, um, you know, and my friends who know me love me for that. Uh, there was times, quite honestly, as I'm speaking, and being truly transparent, where when I served in the church, the right hand man to the pastor, believe it or not, I fell on my face at the altar oftentimes, but I got turned off by that, the religion of it. And I'm so honest, I literally went to the pastor and told him about my concerns, the pursuit of money, the false lies of tithing, the double standards. And I have a real challenge with double standards. And so sometimes when you're pointing out, not sometimes, all the time, when you point out, there's three fingers pointing back. And I'm very aware and cognizant of that. I know that scrutiny is not a one direction pendulum, it swings both ways. And I love that part about life. I do. I welcome that. However, when there's a double standard that's being pushed on a person or an individual because of who they are, what their experiences are, what they represent, the things that they've observed in life, then that's where the challenge for me becomes very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. And today, I saw, not just today, I've been ignoring it, but I've seen that, a glimpse of that, quite frequently, to be quite honest with you guys, as we watch that sun go over the quote unquote horizon. So beautiful. Um, so I look at God in His glory. I love the fact that, I discovered years ago that the earth is flat and there's a firmament above and there's waters above and waters below and all those things. Um, Lower the voice down by half. 10th man, I don't have a phone, brother. I'll step away from the mic. But there are times again when I'm able to look at God's glory and this movement, this truth that's being pushed, it doesn't do anything but just glorify Him. And so while the man, myself, may not glorify Him in my actions, I'm gonna tell you that I'm not the only one without fault. And so with that said, I think we got to be cognizant of 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 our actions. We got to be aware of, you know, what we choose to do, who we choose to ostracize. Because Jesus was ostracized. He wasn't favored. He called out stuff. He turned over the money tables. He called things as they are. And I'm certainly not Jesus. But that's an example that I like to use as it relates to truth. I'm not going to hold back on truth. And so I appreciate, this process. I'm part of a small but growing community of folks that are, waking up. I'm attempting to be part of that process. It's a wonderful thing, man. I love it. I love it. I love everything about it. And nothing's going to discourage me from continuing this thing. But I got discouraged a little bit today. I got discouraged a little bit today. Thank you. I'm gonna watch this. I'll step into the house and see if we can quiet some of the noise down a little bit. Look at that sunset. Look at that beautiful sunset. Look at that. So the other day, we did a list, I compiled a quick little list of, I think 35, and it's growing. I'm adding to it daily. Um, a- Truths and proofs of the lie, and that discussion prompted some questions from folks. People emailed me and said, "Hey, man, what about this and what about that?" And I always point people to examples other than me, because I like people to make up their own mind and go through their own process and determine what something is on their own, not with my influence, but on their own. And so there's a video that I put in my community page. It's an astrophysicist, Wakey Wakey, put that video out. It's folks have been talking about it. It came out, I think, about maybe 3 or 4 or 5 days ago, whatever it was, and it's growing, and it's being shared. And I would encourage you to go to my community page and share it, because the truth of it is that it squashes everything. it it squashes everything, all the lies, all of the deception, the pseudoscience being exposed. It's a wonderful video. I encourage y'all to jump on and watch that thing. Okay, I really do. I mean, it's a good one. That we're destroying the earth, the ball earth lie. Number one. Number two, but we got to do it with grace. We got to do it with grace, guys. And I'm not just talking to y'all. I'm talking to myself too. And so, with that said, we gotta love, right? We gotta love, and that's the only way that we're gonna get this thing from the tipping point, which it is now. It is literally on the tipping point where it's being exposed. There's no longer a debate. Like, there's literally no longer a debate. The debate is over. They cannot offer any proof of any curvature of any kind. So therefore, in my eyes, the debate is over. There is no debate. So now we gotta love on folks. We gotta tell them and show them what God's love is. You know what I'm saying? But also not hide from truth. And there's a lot of truths that are just being denied right now. And I'm not going to be the guy that's just not going to sweep those things under the rug, because there has to be healing. And healing comes with humility. And humility means I got to admit where I'm faulting. Oh, man. And it's a wonderful thing. I love that part of it. God has a way of working shit out. You know what I'm saying? I love that part of it. So, with that said, it's Friday. And I wanted to jump on because, I just got finished doing a lot of work and listening to some great shows today. And, you know what I'm saying? And it feels good to know that, you know what I'm saying, that the efforts that we're making just aren't being just, pushed away. You know what I mean? Like, real talk, there's some good efforts that are being done here. And so it's a wonderful thing. So those that joined in, I see people coming on and making comments. I appreciate that, man. Real talk. I tried to do live. I'm not a professional show. I wish I was. I'll get there one day. I'm gonna start focusing on my channel a little bit more. Right? I see X Cole in the room. What's up, X Cole? And Kev, man, I appreciate you, bro. I know, man, when you walk in the truth, Kev said earlier, when you walk in the truth, it's very, very difficult. You don't have no one to talk to. It's like you're doing this thing, this walk by yourself, because there are so many people that that just call you, that mock you. They mock you. And you just want to slap them. I don't do physical stuff, but I just want to, talk shit. Hey, what's up, Miss Tiffany? Miss Tiffany Bowen's in the house. Thank you. What's going on? I see you. Okay, so just some shout outs to those that have joined. Thank you so much. And, again, be encouraged. It is Friday. We're going to keep pushing the truth. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see what, damn, I got Gregory rolling. He said, I wish you speak to my wife, Amanda Young. What? On public chat. Oh, ain't that something? I talk to Amanda all the time. What's up, Debbie Dishman? I see you. She said, it's your assignment to share with the people. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, God, listen, and God is good. But here's the truth. Here's the truth. The devil is a liar. And for me, my bent, my channel, my motives are to expose the lies of the devil. I do. I do that shit all the time. And I'm sorry. Sometimes it offends folks because it might get personal. But the truth of it is that lies, if it doesn't affect me, if I'm not a liar, if I'm not the person or the team or the people that are pushing a particular lie, then it's not going to offend me. And that should go for everybody. If you're not part of the people that are pushing a lie, what I say shouldn't offend you, but it has. And that's a trip to me. That's a trip to me because, whatever, hashtag same team, what they say. You feel me? Hashtag same thing. And so, with that said, we're going to continue to push the truth. Okay? We're going to continue to push the truth. And I do appreciate those that understand what my heart is and what my process is. There's the strategy behind my method. And I'm going to focus on it more and more. And unfortunately, I might offend folks, but I don't care, man. I got to tell the truth. And I'm going to call out who the devil is, what the devil is, and what they're doing. But at the same time, I'm still going to love folks so that there can be some healing. Because healing happens with humility. There has to be humility. There has to be a willingness to accept the fact that, you know what, there was some harm being done, that there were some lies that were being pushed. And that, I'm willing to admit those lies and also admit that, let's start being part of that process of healing from those lies, okay? And so that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. The sun in that short 15 minutes has gone away from my location. That's it. It's gone away from my location. And I love it. I look forward to it. The moon is somewhere. I'm looking at it right now. It's probably right here. Right? And when I look at the moon, the reflection or it doesn't make sense what they're telling us on the line. Thank you, Debbie. She said, I love the view. I wish I could zoom in. We got Catalina Island. Oh, look. See, that's Catalina Island back there. I can go to the shore of the beach, put my camera on the ground, and see Catalina Island. I sure can. Oh, I see that. So, anybody out there, got any questions, any statements, anything that needs to be done? Let me just say some shouts out to everybody that's in the chat. I see Bible literalists in the house. I appreciate you. Paula, I love you. Amanda Young in the house. I just got a message from somebody for you. Debbie Dishman, Tiffany Bowens, 10th Man in the house, X-Cole in the house, and who else? Jesus has defeated the enemy with resurrection, his love. Yes, 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 yes. He is love incarnate. He is love in the flesh. He paid the price, right? I understand that. Tiffany Bowens, we got Kev in the house. Kev, we're going to jump on later, man, and talk some more. Turbo Virgins, the sun ain't real, man. That's a good question. Interesting statement, Turbo. I don't know what the sun is. I don't know the distance. I don't know much. They have literally hidden everything that they know and have discovered about these things. They've literally hidden this shit from us. And that's what bothers me most, was we pay NASA almost $60 million per day. It can cure hunger. It can, listen, we give them enough money where, listen, here's the thing. They have all of this information. They can provide us huge details, but they choose not to. And that is lying in itself. I'm bothered by that shit, man. That really, really bothers me. Like, tell us what you have discovered. Tell us what you believe the height of the dome is, right? How we can have gas pressure without a container. Reveal these things that we're paying you to go out and research and find, and reveal those things to us. And the fact that you're not, it's just devilish. It's evil. It's wicked. And I hate that shit. It pisses me off. I mean, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. He says, life is not an illusion. Absolutely is not an illusion. Now, yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Let me I appreciate that. Let me hear this. Let me say this real quick. 10th man said, life's not an illusion. I know. I hear you. I think I can physically feel, touch, and so on and so forth. However, there's a school of thought that suggests that life, as we know it, is a virtual reality, right? And I think this Mandela effect, which they have talked about, the Mandela effect. I think that thing is confusing folks, right? I think it's excuse me, guys, I'm getting comfortable. Maybe we can hang out for a second. I think the Mandela is confusing folks. I think that there's obviously a group of people that are being fed disinformation that's confusing folks, and so it's hard to determine, right? It gets a little confusing as to if it's a reality, if this is what they call, give me the word. You guys know what I'm talking about. Not the reality, but a computer simulation. That it's a simulation, and I don't buy into that. I mean, because I can prick my finger and feel pain. You know what I'm saying? I can hear people's words and ain't that something? I can hear people's words and you can hurt. Words can hurt. So in a reality, a virtual reality, how do those things happen? How do your senses happen? How do I feel the wind when I step outside? That's those are the things that conflict with that simulation idea and strategy, and I'm sure I'm gonna give a plug to Bible literalists. I'm sure she addresses. I've seen she has over 500 videos, and I'm sure she addresses some of those things on her channel. And she's the literalist. She's like Vincent Rhodes. I think I mentioned that to her the other day. Vincent Rhodes is a literalist, and see that she's doing Mandela effect. I'm gonna listen in on that one. I got to be part of that one. And I want to know the truth about that one. I want to understand where the root of that comes from. Because if they're changing physical scriptures in a Bible that I've had here on my wall, for so damn long, I want to know how is that happening, if that in fact is happening, right? With the scriptures that they claim have been changed. I'm gonna tune in for that one, Paula. Real talk. Let's see, who else? What else? Let me see. I said Debbie Dishman. I love Debbie Dish, and she brings a brevity of reality to things. She says it's all about control. It is all about control. It is absolutely all about control. And number one is to control your mind and your thoughts. And once you succumb to them once you allow them to control your mind and your thoughts, what you do is you're bowing down to the devil. Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. If you allow them cognitively, if you realize, like, okay, I don't feel spinning, I don't see curvature, I know they lied about the moon, I know that the gravity is a theory, I know that there's no proof, I know there's CGI imagery on the ball Earth, I know that, I know all of these things, I'm learning and seeing all these things, but yet I'm going to still believe it. Yet I'm still going to just agree with the authority, appeal to authority, agree with consensus. Yes, if you're doing all that, right? If you're doing all that, then you're bowing down to the father of lies. You're literally bowing down to the father of lies. I can't express that shit enough. I'm telling you. And you might not understand it truthfully right now, but I guarantee you, if you look at the rituals, you look at the things that they put you through in these secret organizations, these secret schools, there's always a position of bow down to somebody. So you got to realize, who are you bowing down to if you're denying what is evident? And what is evident is glorifying God. Like, it's glorifying the creator. And you're denying that. You're like literally saying, I'd rather believe this whirling, twirling, spinning ball, 66,600 miles per hour, infinite, ever expanding galaxy and growing, ever growing and expanding galaxy and growing. So then the question becomes, well, then damn, if that's the truth, then where's heaven? Then heaven's, there's no footstool of heaven. Not if we're whirling, twirling, and spinning and flying all these breakneck speeds through this ever. Where's heaven? Where's God? It's a mockery. It's a mockery. And this shit's laughable. I'm laughing to hide the pain. I'm laughing to hide the pain. And I hope, again, that, I know, number one, in the spirit realm, we're winning. Absolutely. There's no doubt about it. In the spirit realm, we're winning, right? But in the physical, which is what we reside in, how we operate, the people that we come in contact with, the folks that you type and message to, and so on and so forth. In the physical, it's not showing it. You don't see it. But our numbers are increasing. The truth is prevailing. And I'm telling you right now, there's going to be a marker. There's going to be a time when you have to choose truth, or you're going to continue to choose the lie. And I'm telling you, there's huge consequences to accepting the lies of the Father. The lies of the father of lies. I think you guys know exactly what I meant there. And so that shit pisses me off. If you're not pissed off too, then I want to check your pulse. You know what I'm saying? I want to check your pulse. If you're not pissed off too, I really want to check your pulse. Like, really, who are you serving? And so, for me, I'm just like this. I'm like, hey, listen, I'm about truth. I have a vocal cord. My vibrations allow me to say shit that strings and hits heart chords of flesh. I intentionally go after the flesh when I talk shit. I do. And if it offends you, then I need to check your pulse. Who are you with? Because I'm not coming against you, loved one. I'm coming against the father of lies. So that's just my point. That's my piece. And it's a beautiful day. And look at this beautiful sunset. God-given. Look at this God-given sunset. Look at it. It's so beautiful. Why is the sky blue? Why is when your little kids ask you that, hey, Dad, why is the sky blue? How come I can't tell them the honest to goodness truth? Well, baby, listen. There's a firmament above, and there's water above the firmament. As a matter of fact, the reason why we can't go to the moon is because the moon is not a rock floating in the sky that we can land on. As a matter of fact, it was created in the creation story, and it was created after the earth. You know what I'm saying? It's the lesser light in the sky. And so that's why the sky is blue, sweetheart. We can't even tell our kids that. What are they doing? They're suffocating truth. Suffocating truth, man. I don't like that shit. That shit don't fly with me. I hate that shit. Actually, I hate that shit. I'm going to be honest with you. I hate it. And so that's my channel. That's what I'm up against. You go to my previous videos, I feel like you hear a nigga that's just really mad. I'm mad. I am really, really upset because I'm tired of being lied to. I'm tired of being lied. Oh, I got Hannah Koala in the house. I think she's from Hawaii. She says, Genesis 2nd, she says, thus the heavens and the earth and all the host of them were finished. Space can't be ever expanding because God finished creating it all. Nice. Very nice. I love that. Listen, it's a trip. I was talking about the Mandela Bible literalist. We were talking about the Mandela the other day on my previous video, and it's been suggested that there was a point where planets were never in the Bible. However, now apparently planets is in your Bible. That's what I heard. I haven't investigated. I haven't looked into it. I would ask that you include that into your segment, if you will, because I'm curious about that part. I am very curious, just very curious. But I love truth, and I love God's glory, and I'm looking at it right now. I see shit differently now. Now, when I look into the skies and I look at the stars and I see the moon, I see the sun, and I see all his, I see glory, and I realize it's for a purpose. And I don't get now. I don't believe the bullshit no more. I just don't believe the bullshit no more. So I'm hoping that this small conversation can help folks in that direction. You know what I'm saying? That's just what my purpose is. I just want to jump on for 10 minutes. It's been 30. I'm not going to stay on for much longer than this. Anybody out there got anything to say, add to the conversation? We appreciate it. Real talk. And if not, I really appreciate you guys jumping on. This is, man, this might be my a good time zone. I'd be doing late night stuff, but I got a few folks in the room, and I appreciate that. Jim Lotus, appreciate you, brother. Love vibing with you all the time. Debbie Dishman, appreciate you. Hannah, love you, appreciate you. Is the stage set up? Interesting. I appreciate that. Your input there. Tiffany Bones, I appreciate you. X Cole, my dog, I appreciate you. Amanda Young, I got you. And let me give a shout out to anyone else that's in the room. 10th Man, I don't know if you're still in the room, but I do appreciate you jumping on, brother. You must have subbed and alerted. That's dope. Barbara Littlest, I see you and I appreciate you. Real talk. And then anyone else that's in there, Gregory, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. I'll do that. And then Kev, I hope you're still on there. Chummy Tumbo, Bonafide Body, I see you. Yeah, appreciate y'all jumping on, man. Real talk. And, hope this conversation was good. And again, never an intent to, never an intent to offend. Just always trying to call out truth. And sometimes it's offensive. Oh, conspiracy cats. Oh, no. All right, y'all. Let me hear what Conspiracy Cats is on the channel. What does he have to say? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Infinite love. Yeah. Flat power. What's going on, Conspiracy Cats? I'm going to say what's up to you, bro. I'm going to say what's up to you. It's nothing but love because, I love everybody. But, okay, me too, man. We're going to have a conversation one day. Real talk. I'm down to have a conversation with you. As long as you are. Look how beautiful God's creation is. Look how beautiful it is. Conspiracy Cats, why is the sky blue? I just have a question. Why is the sky, let's start with that one. Why is the sky blue, Conspiracy Cats? I know that's a hard one. I'm not gonna start with that one. I won't start with that one. So yeah, this is it's Friday. Rayleigh scattering. There it is. There it is. I love it. Oh my God. I am. I'm gonna do that. I got you. All right. Hey, so listen, real brief. Appreciate you guys jumping on. We'll definitely do this again very, very soon. Thank you so much. Really, for real. And wait, why are the clouds in the distance lit from underneath? First of all, I don't see clouds. But how come the clouds aren't being sucked up by the moon? Conspiracy Cats. How come the clouds aren't being sucked up by the moon? Look, bro, I got answers for all the bullshit, homie. Real talk. The wizardry, I squash wizardry all day. I love squashing wizardry. So we can definitely have another conversation. Because that's how your tidal waves are started, right? Your moons cause tidal waves. The gravitational pull of your moon. I'm lying, man. See, that's why I would end up just cussing you out, man. We can't have no conversation because I end up cussing you out. Cool, let's get in touch. Chat would be fun. Yeah, it would be. I would definitely have fun with it, bro. I would definitely have fun with it. Because it's all about opening up the discussions and getting to truth. As long as you're down with getting the truth, then we on the same page. You feel me? So I appreciate you guys jumping on, really, for real, for real. And I gotta go. I gotta make some moves before, you know, it gets too late. All right, bro. I appreciate you, conspiracy cats in the house. Real talk. I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna hit you up. Thank you guys for joining in. One. Wait a minute. Let me hear. You got people still. No kidding. There is no such thing as orbiting or gravity. Tell the truth, Jim. Conspiracy cats got other. Cheers to you. All right, y'all. I want to end this chat just because it's. Look at the beautiful. Look how beautiful it is. God's creation. God's creation. Okay, watch. Let's see if we can see Catalina. What's a shame, Tiffany? Let's see if I can show you guys Catalina. Somewhere back there. So there it is. See it? See the mountain range? I think that's about 24, 25 miles away. And when I'm on the shore, I can see the base of it. Matter of fact, I can pull out my camera and I can catch boats at the base of Catalina about 24 miles away. I don't know, conspiracy cats. How can that happen? I'm just curious. How does that happen? Huh? Thank you, sir. It is beautiful. Thank you. Anyways, I gotta go, man. I gotta go. I love you guys. Really, for real, I love y'all. I really do. I mean, I have nothing but love for everybody. And you know, we're gonna get to the truth. I want to go into it. I know I want to go into it too, man. Jim Lotus, you my type of cat, bro. I see. Oh, I want to go right into the sun. Wow. Wow. You're gonna start saying blood over intent, huh, Jim Lotus? I know that shit. All right, man. I gotta go. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. You guys have a good, great evening. And if I'm up to it and I'm able, I'll jump on later. All right, peace.